Hey everybody, I am on CocoCay today, Royal's private island, and I'm gonna show you everything this has to offer, all the amenities, what food is free, what food costs a little extra, and all the activities around us. Thanks for joining me. When I arrived on CocoCay, I felt the supreme excitement running through me because this was my first time on the island. I was excited to see everything it had to offer. I was also eager to see the difference in complimentary activities versus the ones that cost. I am happy to say our group of 14 had an amazing day and we didn't pay for a thing. Well, except for maybe some cocktails. When you first get on the island, you are greeted by a welcome band, and it really sets the tone of what type of day you're going to experience.
Welcome to Perfect Day,
I think the first thing I want to let you guys know is that this island is huge. So right now, we got here first thing in the morning. I'm just walking around the island and touring all the different areas, and it is kind of big. So if you're wondering, is this island pretty big? Yeah, it's kind of big. So take the trams any chance you get. The trams take you all over the island and are super efficient. They also have these special strollers and wheelchairs made especially for the sand. Utilize them as well. Let's start with the first things you see as you get on the island: Captain Jax and Captain Jill's galleon. But planning your first Royal Caribbean cruise, I've got you covered. My digital hyperlinked guide has everything you need to know, from first-time sailor tips to a complete restaurant guide and ship breakdowns. No more endless searching, just click and go. Make your cruise stress-free and amazing. Grab your guide now and use code YouTube for a special discount. Be sure to check out my port guides to help you explore every destination like a pro. Captain Jax is a restaurant and bar. It's known for its live music, food, and drinks. The food here does come at a little bit, actually minimal extra cost. They have fun little swings at the bar. It's open air, and if you get a chance, walk through here when the music is playing. It's phenomenal. And Jill's galleon is a little splash pad designed for toddlers and little kids, I would say, but my older kids had a blast. And just a quick reminder that Royal Caribbean is okay with swim diapers. And just in case you are wondering about towels, you do not need to get them on the ship. They have them for you right there on the island. To the right of Jill's galleon is Thrill Waterpark. I wouldn't say it's a huge water park, but it definitely gives you a lot to do throughout the day. This water park does come at an extra cost, and I also noticed there's a ton of seating here. So if you don't want to fight around the complimentary areas, this is a great place to get a seat. This area would be perfect for families with teenagers and bigger kids. While Thrill Park isn't located to one of the buffet restaurants on the island, it does have a Shake Shack near it, and here's the food that it has there. Thrill Water Park also has this amazing wave pool. This cool little obstacle area for kids. And 14 slides across 2 towers, including Daredevil's Peak, the tallest slide in the Caribbean. Comment below if you did this. I didn't have a chance to do it. It looks super scary. Be sure to measure your kiddos before you head out to these slides. The minimum requirement is 40 inches, and the highest one at Daredevil's Peak is 48 inches. And cabanas are able to rent for an extra cost. Next to Thrill Water Park is Splashaway Bay, sharing the same name as a kids' pool play area on the ships. Splashaway Bay is a course designed for the little kids. However, everyone up to my 14-year-old niece absolutely loved their time here. And the depth of the pool at the base of the little slides is 2 feet. Next to Splashaway Bay, we get our first look at 2 of the buffets located on the island. The first one is Skipper Grill, and Chill Grill is located on Chill Island. They are both virtually identical in all the food that they serve there. And just like on the ship, water, tea, flavored waters are all included, and also that amazing ice cream cone. And if you purchase a soda package from the ship, I didn't see any Coca-Cola Freestyle machines, so make sure you ask about that. I don't know if the bartenders just hand out the sodas or what. Here's a look at the food that they serve at the buffet on CocoCay. And if you love this, then you're going to love my Windjammer buffet videos. Check it out. I hope you enjoyed that food. It was delicious. You will not go hungry on this island. Next, we're going to check out all the outside island areas, starting with Chill Island, and my personal favorite. Chill Island is exactly how it sounds, a place to chill and hang out. This is where my family put our stuff as our main base of operations. And they do have lockers located all over the island, so just in case you don't want to leave your cell phone or other personal items out, you can put those behind lock and key. On Chill Island, you're going to have your 2 main lagoon areas and then another area, and you're going to see a lot of jet skis that you can rent, kayaks, etc. That's where the shore excursions desk is going to be. If you booked a tour on CocoCay, this is where you're going to go. Chill Island was definitely my favorite place for our family to have our base of operations, and I'll compare it to South Beach in a second, and you'll see why I will go to Chill Island time and time again. First off, the snorkeling was incredible. We went to Aruba and Curacao, and CocoCay was the best snorkeling we had the whole trip. You can go pretty far out there, but if you stay near the rocks area, you're going to find literally hundreds of fish. It's completely amazing. And around 2 o'clock, when low tide is at its lowest, the water's going to come below the rocks, and you're going to see a lot of little crabs and starfish. Everybody kind of congregated around the rocks just to look and see what we could find. It was really neat. And then we also saw a manta ray go right by our feet. I couldn't believe it. Chill Island is also where you're going to find a bunch of bohemian clothing and accessory huts. They really make it look like you're in a port in the Bahamas. Chill Island, don't forget you're right next to Chill Grill where all the food is, and no matter where you go on this island, there's going to be a bar nearby, and your drink packages on the ship can also be used for CocoCay. Chill Island is great for those who have families and small kids, but also ones that are going to do the excursions because you're right next to the excursions place. Next up, Oasis Lagoon, my second. Actually, it's a tie for first. My favorite spots. I loved this area so much, and it was great for our family. If you are considering getting a cabana for CocoCay, I highly suggest these ones. I really liked how secluded they were from everywhere else, and the greenery around them was just gorgeous. This area is so big, they had to call it a lagoon. And I love how they have the zero entry for the little ones, and they have bench seating all around the outside of the pool so you can sit and relax. They even have lounge chairs that are kind of dipped in the water in the shallow part a little bit, and this amazing huge swim up bar. We may have utilized it a few times, and if you ask what's in the Coco Loco, you're simply gonna get the answer, Coco Loco. We felt it was a great place for our group of 14 that had kids and adults for us to all hang out together. The kids were swimming and the adults were just kind of hanging out in the pool, relaxing. It was such a fun time of day. Next to Oasis Lagoon is Harbor Beach. Probably the smallest area on CocoCay, but also the closest to the ship. So if you have any little ones or maybe ones that may have to go take a nap later, this is probably a great place to be with them. And next up, Coco Beach Club, or wait. All right, I tried to get into Coco Beach Club. I actually contacted my business development manager before I left, and she said it shouldn't be a problem. Tell them you're a travel agent and that you want to film the area to know a little bit more about it. So they wouldn't let me. I asked twice, very nicely. But if you are looking to see that tour of the Coco Beach Club, I'm sorry I cannot provide that for you in this video, but hopefully in the future I will be able to. So yeah, I was pretty bummed about that, mostly because I like to provide the best details of all the tours I do for you guys, so I'm sorry I lacked that, but next time I promise I'm going to get it. CocoCay Beach Club is the area with paid access, and it has the Overwater bungalows. I was really hoping to see these because they looked amazing. I did get a glimpse of them when we went to visit South Beach, which was kind of close to low tide. These Overwater bungalows, you're paying upwards of like $4,000 or so to have these amazing views, but at low tide you're going to be staring at algae, and it kind of has a smell to it. But for me, if I were paying thousands of dollars for these amazing overwater bungalows, I would be pretty upset if that's what I was smelling and staring at in the middle of the afternoon. Sorry, Royal Caribbean, I love you. Probably should have let me see a little bit more than that. Now on to South Beach. Now, when I saw South Beach, I went first thing in the morning. It was very calm and clear and beautiful. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I picked Chill Island and this place is gorgeous. It had great music playing, a basketball court, sand volleyball, and lots of other games around the beach to play with, and plenty of seating. They even had this really cool swim out bar you can go to kind of like out in off the beach a little bit, and these tables kind of in the water with these palapas on top, a little umbrella so you can be shaded from the sun. You can rent day beds here and also cabanas. But then came the afternoon, and it's a totally different scene. One of the first things we noticed is the water was kind of murky, and the bar, the swim out bar, was kind of leaning to one side. And remember, this is when we saw the algae at low tide, and when you kind of walk out towards the algae, you can actually walk on it. It was kind of like squishy mud walking into it, and it felt really, really, really gross. So my suggestion to you, if you do want to do South Beach, do it in the morning, because in the afternoon, low tide hits, the water gets kind of murky, and it kind of turns in more to of a party environment. On the far side of South Beach, you're going to find this little nature trail, and you're going to take this to what's called Cove Beach. If you're looking for a peaceful, secluded area, check out the Cove. It's very small, but you can see right through to the bottom of the sand in the ocean. I was just standing there on the beach and I saw several fish without even getting in the water. It's very quiet, it's very peaceful and away from everything else on the island. Including your husband and kids. Ha! Okay, the last thing we have to look at is Hideaway Beach. And yes, I hit another roadblock. They would not let me in. I was very upset about it. I just wanted to look around and see what it had to offer, but I cannot show you that on this video either. Come on, Royal. But what I can say, it's a paid adult only area, which sounds magnificent, and it is a very far walk. So take the tram to Hideaway Beach. Before I end this video, I hope you learned a lot, and let's talk about what's free, what's complimentary, and what you need to pay extra for. Here's what's included in CocoCay. All the beaches except for CocoCay Beach Club, Oasis Lagoon, Jill's Galleon, Splashaway Bay, the Sports Court, Snack Shack, the beaches and umbrella are included, any hammocks you see, the buffets, water and flavored water, and don't forget the ice cream as well. These things cost a little extra. Thrill Island, the water park, Cabanas, any alcohol unless you have a drink package, Up, and Away, zip line, excursions, Hideaway Beach, the adults only area, some food like at Captain Jack's, and any extra excursions you book. Now, my family and I didn't pay for a thing except for maybe a few alcoholic beverages, and we had an absolute blast. And we are getting ready to end our day here at CocoCay. It was such an amazing day. We had such a fabulous time. I cannot wait to come back. Our kids had a great time. Everybody had a great time. I wish we could stay just a little bit longer because there's so much to do and so much to see. But next time, we'll be back. Thank you so much for watching this video on CocoCay. I hope you found it super helpful. If you did, give it a quick like and subscribe to my channel for more tours and adventures in the future. And comment below your best CocoCay tips. And if you have any questions, post them below. Thanks, everyone.